Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and above all, our EMP shock troops out there at home and abroad. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Rec Room. We are back for a Tactical Tuesday, working on some Metal Slug tactics tonight, along with just the usual dry humor and commentary and all that other fun stuff. So, first things first, if you are new to the Rec Room, this is the coolest corner of the internet where you get to run down on what's going on here with Enforcer Media Productions, whether that be project updates or creative insights, and you also get to break down on what makes our favorite franchises tick in the form of commentary and long-running video game deep dives. That is, of course, until we have a large enough audience to talk about our other things here going on, which, of course, is the franchise which we're working on building from scratch in the form of the Firewall Protocol saga. First entry is available over on Amazon, so go check that out. It's called Ascendant Chaos, so that'll keep you busy for a minute, but it's chock full of all the stuff we got going on here, like, you know, mechs and military and hand-to-hand combat and all kinds of fun things. So that's what we got going on here. So essentially, this is the marketing arm of Enforcer Media Productions. We're working on building the audience and trying to find connections with those of you out there who are interested in the same thing. So glad to have you along for the ride. I know you got a lot to pick from out there, so thanks for joining us. So currently we are on Odysee, Asterisk, and Twitch and YouTube. So I was having a little technical issue with Odysee there, so hopefully they got everything smoothed out. It did look like things are running. So as far as I know, we should be running on all of our 3 normal platforms for the time being. Feel free to lurk, chat, comment at your leisure. I don't have too much for audience participation tonight, but of course people typically chime in when available anyway. So what's going on? Not too much of a change on the numbers. Everything pretty steady, and I don't have as much to get into as last night. Usually Mondays are kind of like the heavy info dump kind of nights, so be a little lesser tonight, especially since for those who are less favoring the intellectual stimulation via tactics, there's a lot more strategy than action. So I guess it's probably better to keep it a little bit more lightweight, huh? As far as project stuff goes, making good progress on the paperwork. My review content for book 2, I kind of showcased my folder last night, but since that's actually over in my workspace for that, I don't have it at my immediate disposal here. But I got through, I mean, it feels like probably 40 pages worth of stuff. I'm just estimating because I don't know for sure, but a lot of it is duplicate. But some of the cool stuff I'm finding is I had a lot of weapon concepts and names, which probably didn't completely make their way in. So there might be a couple, pieces of information like that. And then I know there's definitely some character things like descriptions and, name changes that I may have to double check, make sure those did make their way into the final draft. So there's some cool stuff like that going on. Making good progress on renders. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to show you just yet, but things are coming along. I've got almost a full render done from the Chameleon project, and then I have to get back to trying to finish a background. I got another costume variant for the Leona Hydern one. Since she's in Metal Slug Tactics, it'd probably be a good idea if I actually got a sample on that, for one of these evenings here, but I still got some stuff to do. So I was kind of like, well, I could kind of show it without the background, but part of me doesn't want to do it halfway. But thankfully, nope, progress is being made. And hard to believe we're over halfway through January, so I gotta make sure I'm paying attention here I gotta get our schedule thing updated because our first show's coming up February 28th at Roseville High School. It's hard to believe time has flown by through the holidays. So I won't have anything new per se because I still think there's a few weeks to a few months out on book 2. I really wanted to have it ready by then, but I don't want to rush it just for the sake of time. But I'm hoping, sometime this year during our shows, we're going to have the second book available for those who already picked up the first one. But either way, we got plenty of room to grow on the first one because you got to start there. It's an interwoven story, especially the 3 main pieces of the 4-part series. So there's going to be a lot going on with that. And pop culture-wise, I did see something of interest because I'm usually on like a dog on a bone when it comes to the AI content. Probably mixed feelings on this, but it sounds like even the San Diego International Comic-Con has some stuff where they pushed back and said no use of AI. Now, from what I read in the article, it sounded like it was really limited to an art show, which is probably where it's most critical, of course, because, if you can't do the work yourself, then what business do you have competing in an art event in which other people are using the skills and the techniques they've learned? So that makes sense, but it obviously doesn't, that by itself doesn't push back on the overall problem with AI, especially when you've got it being used extensively for business, graphics, marketing, and normal operations. Again, so people are still going to be losing their capacity for skills in these areas. But I guess pick and choose the battles, or at least take the small wins when you find them. At least if they're pushing back to make sure that stuff does not get used in an art competition sense. And I think there was a change in their policy because at one point they allowed it to say, "Hey, you can do this, but you either can't compete or you can't sell it." I don't know. So I mean, there's obviously still a lot of squishy preference when it comes to that. But speaking of the pop culture space, good to see that there is still some other pushback. And just last night I was also talking about how the fighting game community was pushing back against SNK. Probably would have been a better night to talk about it tonight since we're dealing with an SNK game in which they just recently slapped some AI together for their trailer for Season 2 characters on Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Not a fan, and I know a lot of the fighting game community is not either, so hopefully we see more pushback because I don't think anything good comes of having people offload their skills and then have a computer generate everything after it scrapes it based on what other people have already done. Just saying. So, no fan of AI content here. So that's pretty much all I got because I'm not seeing a whole lot in other news for games or anime and anything else. So we might as well get the show on the road. And it would have been smart if I had brought my pen back here. I don't have one, so I'm going to have to bust open Notepad. And it just hit me that I got to write down the challenges for our next playthrough here because we're finally be using some new characters finally unlocked in this season. So I think it's going to happen this time. We're probably going to do a shortcut, not a shortcut, but like a short playthrough because I just want to get the last character unlocked. And, I was kind of saying we're going to do recruit difficulty, the lowest difficulty for that. Then, hopefully, by playing as normal, we'll see there's some new variations or at least some more challenge and possibly opportunity for strategy as we try to complete challenges and other remaining unlocks. I guess we got another conversation. Fireworks after leaving? I don't know. Stocking my basement with food and survival gear. So, in other words, Aries a prepper. So, you saying his dad was a commando, so... Oh, I didn't think fireworks would correlate with that. Tarman's like, I don't know. That was a very inconclusive end to that conversation. Okay, so I believe the plan... I know for sure we got to get Ralf and Nadia in. I'm already forgetting. I couldn't remember if I was going to lead with Aerie or take somebody else who we were going to work on another challenge for, because Aerie's still got one more to finish, and she's kind of the... she's kind of my power anchor with her techniques. I don't think we want to go with the blade because going to be getting names wrong all evening. Ralph's got a knife and a shotgun. Nadia's got pistol and grenade launcher. So as long as we got other damage from them, I'm not opposed to having her still stick with a grenade in the or her regular grenade. So I guess we better go through everybody here. That's not the way I want to do it, though. Is there a way? I can't undo that anyway. So I think, just a double check, so we have to get all through 8 characters, and really the only 2 that we have left are the 2 that have not gone through it yet. So Marco's only had a 1, Aries got 3 playthroughs already, a little bit slanted there, Fio's next, and then Tarma. So it's not telling us based on how many regions. All those characters have already been completed. So, just to review here, yep, Marco's last one is a pay for. Aries still has a skill-based one. Fio is done. Tarma's done. No, Tarma's still got one left as well. Tarma's was 3 enemies with special action, so we didn't quite get there yet. We need to get his, like, final crash leveled up to do enough damage and have enough enemies nearby. Nadia's, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to need to write down Nadia's again, and so hers was 9 HP to 1 enemy. Mines only. And the other was from something to do with amount of damage from bots. So you got 5 enemies, 1 turn. Oh, she counts as well with Nadia and her bots. I thought it was bots only. Oh, that makes things easier. I think I was maybe overdoing that. I'm trying to overachieve on that one. So Trevor here, if we're not going through with him, this one's still going to be kind of tough. So for mind control, we're not worried about him. So Ralf is the other 2 we're going to be concerned about. Regain 2 action points in 1 turn. I don't know if that's based on somebody else's ability. If not, we'll have to figure that out. And then the next one is... Now, this would be crazy, but see, maybe this will be a problem. If we run a short round, we may not be able to get that one done so easily. 15 HP in 1 special action. Now, that's likely to come from his rapid punch. You know, get a modifier from somebody and then pull that off. And then, so we're going to try to unlock Leona, and then we come back to Aerie here, because I didn't write hers down. So kill 4 enemies in 1 special action, which we know is doable. And the enemy chaser has been unlocked, but this either needs a lot of damage, or we got to do it with the grenade jump with a lot of people set up. Even the grenade juggle could do it. But again, we need like level 3 with enough damage to get all that set up. Or maybe tossing at a barrel if you got numerous enemies. But again, you'd require the assistance of like Fio to get people set up. So Fio's kind of like the versatility character, until I figure out who might be able to multiply damage or something. But since Fio's next, I guess since Aerie's next on the list without having one unlocked, well, we're gonna stick with her and then go with the 2 new kids. So she's already selected, and then I don't know if order matters so much. Yeah, I guess we'll go Nadia and then Ralf. Alright, so here we go. So the plan is... So we're still on recruit. This will be our last time doing a recruit run. Then, once all characters are unlocked, we'll switch it up to cadet. Yeah, more challenging and so greater credit rewards. Yeah, it's just credit rewards. It doesn't seem like we'll get much else beyond that. It's not like new abilities or anything will come out of it. So this will be the last one, hopefully, barring any issues, because unless I lose by jumping straight to Morden after the first map. What just happened? Why did it... Oh, I hit close, not confirm. That's why. Okay, so I feel like we've kind of done Argon Palm the most, probably Hercunet second most. I think if we wanted the most variety, I should probably hop to the jungle. But again, we're dealing with some more difficult enemies, so might make it more challenging, and then especially if we're going into the last level without having the characters leveled up, this could be difficult. But then again, our very first playthrough was the vanilla team, and you don't have the other areas unlocked. So we should be able to handle Morden, but this might be a little bit more challenging. Okay, so triangle there. Alright, so we've got 5 challenges on the table that need to be unlocked. I might see you in the field. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, great. We gotta defend her tent again. Experiencing technical difficulties. Okay. The sparrows. I thought they were the falcons. Great. Yep. So she's going to be out there. So so we're starting here. The good thing is we get the medal from doing that. We're not very low on reinforcements just because we're starting out. So this could be helpful. Ammo a little bit premature because again we're also just starting out. But if we go too far in this direction, we're not going to have access to this. And it's a bit rough to start on that this turn. I can't get to that one this early. So coin's not going to do anything. Yeah, all these are coin. None of these are really going to give anything to level up. The box would. I'm going to figure out where to go after that. Let's do this one first. So I'm not starting out with the mission, which I'm prone to lose the bonus on. Kill all enemies, contribute to 7 with Nadia. That's going to be challenging. That means there's a lot of enemies then. Especially with the weak state that we're in. Whoosh.
Get ready.
Watch there only be 7 enemies. So we got 3 starting points. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 enemies. So she's got to help out with every single one. Almost. Ooh. Everybody's going to have to hit and run here to help out with that. And again, these guys got a lot of damage early on. He doesn't do anything except heal some of the others, I don't think. He says damage is 0, but he keeps dropping fire. Might not be a bad idea to focus on getting him started. But it also would be better if I get Nadia in a position where she could help shoot 2 at the same time, but... Ooh, might have to forego the bonus, because this is going to be tough. She's got no ability. I think she's got Gunbot, but she won't have her ability. She'll have to use the secondary with the physical ammo. So I'm thinking maybe if I can run her from there. That's not enough. Let's try from here. Well, she can get into cover. But somebody else needs to help with either of those. So maybe... Can Aerie reach that? Aerie can't. So let's put Aerie over here. So she could help against Mr. Spearman over here. And then maybe I'll have Ralf help out with this guy. There is no spot next to him, so... Or is there? He can't stand over there. Okay, there is a spot over there behind the pillar. Okay, good. I guess that's what we'll go with. Trying to maximize Nadia's capacity here. So she needs at least 4 adrenaline. She'll get 5 from that. So I could technically put Gunbot here. I guess the question is, hopefully the bot counts as contribution, because in that part I didn't quite consider. Okay, so now he's behind the wall and next to that dude. Alright. Oh. I didn't think to see if this... She might be... Oh, no. Now she can't attack. That was her action. Ah. That's a problem. Okay, well, I guess we'll start with Gunbot, see if he can do anything. So none of these have a bonus action yet. So that should be the weak knife, so that should not be hitting Gunbot. Okay, then it gets a mine for the kill. Okay. Alright, well, I guess Nadia or Aries gonna do this. She's gonna get hit. Yikes. That doesn't help a whole lot. He can't do anything, can't go anywhere. Yeah, this could be tough. Stab. Yeah, he's coming down hitting somebody. Boom. Youch. Gosh, not taking a hit. Youch. Well, there goes Gunbot. Okay, so here's the thing. Nadia's got her gun back. So if she can stand in the middle, she can sink on that one, but what I need her to do is actually take the lead on this one to get the shot, and then Ralf will get the kill. Or, I think. Yeah. Well, I guess she has the ability to kill him anyway. That saves me from using the grenade launcher just yet. Now, Ralf, on the other hand, has got a problem. Actually, we move him out of there once that guy's dead. Okay, so let's start with Airy here and get this guy synced and out of business. There's two. And a mine. And now she can shoot this one. Okay, now let's get Ralf out of here. Now this guy, how much health does he have? He's got 5, so the knife has 5. Ralf could go stab and kill him, but I don't quite want to do that. I want him to only synchronize. But I don't necessarily want him taking too much for hits here either. I'm going to bypass the damage if I have him go here. That way that guy doesn't move. Okay, we're doing alright. I mean, took a couple hits, but... So, Airy can do something, but... That guy's not going anywhere, apparently. Gotta wait for them to come down. So I need 4 more. 1, 2... Oh, there is exactly 7 enemies. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's 8. Okay, just double checking my math here. Alright, Ralph's got nothing else he can do, so again, burning his action, I guess. Yeah, he could go do that, but, Nadia's not in position to help out with it. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, wonky on the button. I just realized something. Oh, he does take the shot at her. That's dirty. Okay, well, let's move them all far away as possible here, but let's do... Well, let me make sure Aerie can throw the grenade from here. Oh, what? That's goofy. Why can't she throw the grenade there? Oh, she can. Oh, okay. I just had to hit the elevation switcher. Okay, I'll just have Clark run around and get some adrenaline for no good reason. So hopefully nobody should be able to come after anyone on this turn. Those guys don't have as much movement, so I gotta keep everybody running. So if she throws this, he's dead. I'm gonna put the mine on top of the box. Okay, I guess she'll just bounce into cover. And she'll stay there. 3 left. She can't do anything else, really. I can deploy the gun bot, but then, again, losing the gun. I'd have to have Aerie probably run all the way back over to help out with that if I use the gun on that guy. We'll figure that out. If they're closer up, I got a better chance of getting them all. Okay, here we go. Lost actions. Okay, no. Well, there we go. I mean, you got a good chance at getting 1 or 2 of them. Yikes. The question is, do I have a shot at getting both of them? Aerie would need to be able to... Well, I guess technically if she stands here, as long as Aerie could stand here, yes, she can. So therefore, bring her over to here. She gets adrenaline. Now, we need... Ooh, he's got 9 points of damage. That's going to require a bit more than that. I actually should go focus on him, do one at a time, because her 3, even if she did 4, yeah, deploying gun bot's going to count as an action, so therefore she wouldn't be able to shoot the grenade launcher on the same turn. Gunbot would only be able to do 3 apiece. Okay, changes that strategy up a bit. Alright, so, but if I have Clark down here to help out... Clark, man, I cannot keep their names straight. Clark and Ralph I mess up, Theo and Aerie mess up every single time. Some things ain't gonna change. I want to keep her away from those guys, maybe get some mines out there in the process. I mean, Aerie could stay here and still retain the cover. So if I go... Nadia... Oh, she can't make it that far. So let's put her here. But then Aerie would have to move somewhere to throw the grenade better without... Alright, so let's try... Oh, that sniper's still gonna get there, but at least she'll have damage coverage. Okay, so 3 from her, 2 from her. It's 5, and then... Ralf would make 9, but he's got... Hold on. Can I... If she's already here... Oh, you know what? Just synchronize them first, then Ralf can come down and attack. So that way Ralph's not going to get hit with a grenade right now. Okay, I got it. Timing. All right, he'll come down and finish the last 4 points. And then Aerie should be able to bounce out of there. There we go. So she threw it short. Now, Ralf can stand in that position and shank him. Is he fragile? Did he get fragile from... I don't know why it looks like he's got fragile. Oh, he's... Well, unless it's just his rage indicator. I don't know. Anyway. Well, Aerie doesn't need to throw the grenade. Well, I guess he's dead anyway, so hopefully she doesn't throw it then. Because otherwise, then have to hit both of them. Oh, they don't take damage. It doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, so Aerie, you have her bounce all the way up to here. So we still got 2 more to do. She's undercover and got the mine. Ralf, he can sit there and take damage, but as long as she can evade this guy shooting, he shouldn't be able to get there. Hypothetically. Aerie's got an action. What does she do? Nothing yet. Yep, he took the shot. Okay. Well, if I separate him, that's fine. It's okay. Clark can't... Ralf can't get to him. How do we do this then? If she can get close enough to shoot him, Aerie would have to get down there. Which she can. Probably still subject to that guy, though. Where would I want to put her? She could probably do this and still hit him from there. Yep. Oh, and wow, her pistol's got some range then. She doesn't even have to move. Let's keep her away from this guy, but also get her close enough to that guy. Okay, so he's done. One more to go. Bombs everywhere. Well, Ralf can keep running around building adrenaline for no good reason. At least to be ready if this guy comes down. And move her over. Alright, what's this guy gonna do? Oop, can he make it? He can make it! Oh no! Well. 3 points. Fragile or no? Okay, so he should be done. Ralf can shank him in the kidney. Duck! Oh, she's gonna get it. Swing and a miss. Okay, we got that taken care of. Well, she's the only one got movement left. Not gonna do a whole lot for us, but gonna keep him a little distracted, I suppose. And Ralf can't do anything. Need his jumping ability. Playing hot potato with frag grenades. Yeah, somebody else would have to go help here because even the other two... Man, nobody... Ralf can't even get up there. I guess... You can do this and take less damage. I guess that... I'd have to do it that way. Boing! Oh, we had to do more damage out of that.
Victory!
Alright, managed to get the bonus. Yeah, so in order to get, like, Nadia's, we're going to need her other bot at a minimum. Alright, everybody gets a level 1. See? Stealth is a distant dream for the Peregrine Falcon, so I don't know who this Sparrow group is that Margaret mentioned. Okay, so 3 and 4, 3 and 3, 2 and 3. So pretty balanced. I mean, had to do a lot of synchronization to help Nadia out because her pistol's only doing 3, and most enemies are 5, or extreme case 9. All right, so she can get an extra damage. Not crazy about that X pattern though. Grenades would now bypass cover. I mean, 2 damage, barely doing anything anyway. So an extra damage with his shotgun. So I guess it doesn't change much. It's either an extra one with Ralf or an extra one with her. Now, the slow reduces their movement versus the weak, which makes them more susceptible. If anything, I would say this is more helpful because he's more likely to kill something and puts a hurting on him. So, I guess that's until I get rid of this X pattern, this doesn't really feel all that helpful. For this to bypass cover, I wouldn't be attacking an enemy with a grenade, a singular grenade, I don't think.
You're great.
Alright, here we go. We didn't get much. May have to start using the decoy. Hits 2 enemies for 2 adrenaline, so I'm going to keep the cycle going. Change elevation, gain a dodge. No, I don't really care. Let's start playing the decoy, I guess. Gunbot 2 already. Try to remember how this works. Starting gun. So basically the first movement drops a mine. And so bonus move after the fact. So Gunbot is now stronger with 6 HP and 4 movement. And goes up to 8 and 5. It's not changing anything in its properties by it. Well, I mean, it has its own action, but still has her gun. It's tough because all of these are solid. You're going to mine off the first go. Getting a movement off if you're standing near a mine, and the Gunbot getting better capacity. Even though I want to upgrade Gunbot, I know this can be helpful. Let's go with the extra damage you can get from a mine, I guess. So, bonus action movement, not yet. We can upgrade this one, I guess. 6 HP almost gets there. And here comes the usual hit it, but you don't get anything unless it dies with minimal damage. I guess let's try to go with this one here. 6 HP. Ralph's is what? 15 in 1 action, so I guess unless you double that, that ain't going to happen. Finally. Her tent. It's damage, or it's like an attack. We won't get the bonus. Not being this weak. I'll try it, but don't hold your breath on failed expectations. Yeah, keep the 10 at 15 HP. No promises. It's a different layout than last time, at least. And, of course, they're right next to us. So these guys have got the 9. I'm going to be pushing them back off the start here. Spearman's a problem, too. So we're going to need to do some double action here to get rid of shooter, spearman, and who's got highest capacity to deal with him? Probably. Oh, if he's 6, Clark's gonna. Can't believe this. Ralf. Ralph's gonna have to take care of him. He can at least one-shot him. They're gonna have to double team this guy, and then somehow block Hatchet Man and the shooter. Ralph could help with him after on the next turn, but he's got to get all the way over here to shoot at it anyway. This guy might even get a shot on this turn. Alright, so Ralph, you're going there. Now, they're not going to be getting much adrenaline either, which is unfortunate. So if she's got her pistol, I guess she'll move to Ralph's spot. Oh, but you get hit from there. There's no way to get shots on multiples here. Aerie could stand here and actually hit both of them. She's not going to have bonus actions or anything, but... Any other POWs? Any other enemies I'm not seeing? No. Got cover all the way over there. Okay, we're going to try this. We'll see how this goes. There's not too many enemies, at least, but they will have reinforcements. Yeah, especially since it's 5 turns. Alright, Ralph, get cooking. Dead. Okay, so if... Well, actually, Nadia could run and then... I don't know if the mine will activate, though. So if she doesn't move... He's not going to be dead, though. Ooh. That does extra damage. I'm going to have to use a grenade on him. I guess we'll have to do that. Destroy the cover. And then if... Ooh, how much range does she have? Because if she can help out with this other guy, too... She can move 2 spots, but that's not enough to help out with him. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, at least we'll have gotten rid of the 2 closest ones. Snipers are kind of blocked, and then we have to worry about the rage guys with massive health. Alright, he's done. So if she hasn't moved, maybe she'll still get that other one. Then we'll mine next turn. So she's got X pattern, but not anything that'll hit him. I can only hit him for 2 points with that. Well, at least Nadia could kill him if need be next time. By herself. Start chipping him down. Okay. Let's try that. So we still got 4 enemies, reinforcements. Yeah. I'm not worried about him yet. Oh, didn't get enough adrenaline. Well, didn't get any adrenaline. Okay, well, that makes them a little easier to resolve, hopefully. Oh, not good. Hatchet Mans. I mean, again, really more enemies with 9. I have to go have everybody up there to block. He can't even get close enough. He could go over here and get some max adrenaline. And 1 piece of cover. Man. Area's not going to have any adrenaline yet. So she's got a cross pattern. Could hit the 2 of them for 4. wonder if I run her up, put the mine in there. Can I get... No, she's not going to get 4 adrenaline out of that. That's only going to be... Or dodge. She's only got 2 dodge. That's not enough. I was going to say, drop the grenade on her head. If she didn't take the friendly fire, it'd be okay. But that's not exactly what we're going for here. So the cross pattern would hit them if I use her grenade launcher. But she can do 4. Aerie can only do 4. So even 8 is still going to leave him with 1 health point. But if he has to cross past a mine... So let's say if can we put her here and still shoot them? Okay, so hypothetically, if they've got to run forward, somebody's going to take a hit. Now, do I have Aerie? If she can also still throw a grenade at somebody. Now, she can also fire overhead and help finish this guy. No, oh, she can't do it that way. Okay, how about she can do it from here, but then she can move after getting the frag. Okay, so hypothetically, those 2 guys... Oh, well, she'll take a point. I think the mine might get damaged in that case. Actually, how much damage does the mine do? Actually, we'll just do it this way. We'll leave his 2 points, and then if he has to run by the mine, then he'll take the damage. Aerie's grenade alone will suffice, apparently. Yep, so she'll get bounce. Alright. Ralf, I don't think, can hit him with a shotgun from here. Oh, he might. Oh, he can. He's still got 1 point free, though. Oh, she's still got her action. I'd rather save her action for those guys. I guess if I go here... I don't have the adrenaline, though. So if Ralf can fire, he's not yet done, but she can still take a chunk out of those guys. Okay, it was going a little better than expected. I used physical ammo and stuff to do it, but we're doing alright. He ain't happy. So also his movement got slowed, or he got damaged, that's what it was. Oh, too bad, wouldn't have counted, that was me following turn. Okay, so now Aerie could finish him off. But the question, actually, if this guy can't get here... You know what? He can't make it. Why don't I finish this guy, save the ammo? There, let's just do it that way. Oh, I'd prefer that kind of approach. So she could technically move, but I don't really need to. Make this guy run past the mine. Oh, forgot about him. Oh, he's got more movement than I thought. He's about to get shanked. Boom! See, he couldn't do anything anyway. At least he doesn't have the reach like the spear guy does. Speaking of spear guy! Okay, I kind of want her to go for the POW, but I gotta make sure we got problems resolved over here first. So if that guy's got to run forward, he's gonna hit the mine. So Ralf can take care of him, right? We'll just take care of that. There's not really any major decision there. Alright, so he's going to have 9 health. No, he's still full health. So let's check his range. Yeah, they're all clear. So basically, so the rotating one's his path. The red is the danger zone, meaning he's going to hit from there. So orange must be clear. Alright, so how about... As long as... Oh, you know what? This might work out kind of nice. She still doesn't have the adrenaline, though. I was going to say if she could throw her grenade, her double, but she can't do that yet, so... Now, I guess the thing is, does Nadia get for syncing? Or just for synchronization? You know what? So as long as she sinks from here, that guy's got to run into 2 mines. And that will defeat him. And that just leaves Shooter and Spearman. Mr. Spearman. Alright, so he's going to be done if he approaches. I dare thee. Dost thou fear death? So Aerie can still... Oh, you know what? Well, this ain't gonna do a whole lot, but, oh, he's done. I guess we're gonna save our mines. Just need 2 synchronizations. His rage is up there. I don't remember if the rage is a return damage, or... I don't remember how the rage mechanic worked. Alright, I guess put her in cover. There we go. Wow, they haven't even touched it yet. You're gonna pay for that. Oh no. Ouch. That hurt. Oh. Spear guys are more easy to handle with the health anyway. So she's gonna do 4, but she's gonna do cross pattern. So I mean, in a way, she could probably hit. She can almost hit. Yikes! I need to keep her somewhere where she can still hit that guy, because so she could still help Ralf out there. Man, I want to do this. So he's at 3. He can be killed by the grenade without a synchronization. If I need to put a mine in there, I could. I mean, Aerie could hit the 2 of them with a regular thing, but that's not going to kill him. It's only going to tickle him. She can't run all the way through there. She'd have to hit from this side. Let's put him here. Ooh. Gonna keep her out of harm, keep her away from him. But if she throws here, she's gonna have to hit Ralf in order to get the grenade to help out, though. Oh, you know what? There's a way to do it. Ralf, just go stand on the other side of him. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so now she can throw a grenade without hitting Ralf. And then she can hopefully fight... No, not Nadia. Come on, Aerie. She could fire hers, hit both of them. Right now, that would sink on that guy. We still have one more spearman to deal with. But where do I put Nadia? to be optimized. Spearman's still gonna be an issue. This guy's clearly gonna come for her. But he may have to come for the mines, though. So if I actually put another mine in here, he'd have to come by another... Well... He's not going to go anywhere if there's a target. I'm going to move Gunbot out there to synchronize. Oh, she doesn't have adrenaline either. He's going to come after her if she goes that way. Gunbot's not going to be in a position to deflect. How about I do this? Area might be hurting, but whatever.
Thank you.
So she now has the adrenaline. See if he can fly far enough. He can get to here, okay. So self-destruct does nothing, just gives the weapon back. Doesn't destroy anything in range. Okay, so these two spear guys are still alive. She can move out of there, though, which is also good. Oh, Ralph's got to do his thing. So actually, Gunbot here should be able to attack him, and he'll still get synchronized. There we go. So if he walks into a mine, he's dead. Okay, so we got a spear guy with 1 and a spear guy with 2, and they're now weak. I'm gonna move her back to anywhere and get her away from them. I mean, I guess I could have checked, yeah, well, at least she's out of range. That guy's got to get mine. That guy shouldn't be able to get far enough. Okay. Still isn't taking any damage. But they still got reinforcements. Okay, here we go. Boom! See ya. He's got the reach. He could get there and still hit it if he survived. Oh, no. Now we got hatchetmans. Alright, how are we going to do this? So that's a 9. Harry still has no adrenaline. Where can she get the most adrenaline and most impact here? Because if she gets this, she does 4. Still need a little help. The top one I shouldn't be too concerned about. If she can get to here, that's still only 2 adrenaline. That's 2 damage. I need Nadia to help out with the grenade on this one so that I don't hit Ralph. That's still 4. How much damage do these guys do? 3. So she could hit either of those 2 on a synchronization. Alright, Nadia. She could use the plant to jump to the other guy. Oh, Gunbot can help somehow here. See, Gunbot can somehow hit this one. For 5. So if she goes here... Can she fire from downtown? Oh yeah, he's done. Let's do that. I mean, she is going to the ammo, though. Oh, that's why I need her, like, Tesla one to not use ammo when she stand on a mine. Stick 'em. Okay, and then Gunbot here. Do this, and he'll still have 5, but okay, Aerie can still move and do. Oh, she can still go then. Will Gunbot sink? Gunbot won't sink on his own. Okay. I mean, she could fire the grenade to do that, but I'd rather not. She's got 4 protection here. She is in harm's way. He does 5. Probably because of the rage. So she would take 1 point, she'd be dead. Okay, I'm gonna move her out of the way. Oh, Ralf hasn't even gone yet. Oh, he's got adrenaline. Boom. Take that. All right, random spear guy. And he can still move. Let's go into cover. That might be it. Boom! Wrecked. Oh, the tent took damage off of that. That's almost had a perfect run, if not for the mine.
Victory!
Oh, spoke too soon. Ah, a lot of sinks. So I need Nadia's thing for infinite ammo on a mine. So that seemed a little easier. Now, I don't, because of the map configuration and the number of enemies, I don't know if there's any one that works more favorably based on difficulty because we're doing it first. Was it an easier iteration of it? Or hopefully is it just a matter of getting a little better at knowing how to protect the tent and take those guys out? I don't know. So Nadia's a little bit ahead because she got the POW, but at least everybody went to level 2. So we had 5 and 8, 4 and 1, 4 and 1. Wow, he is level 3 already. Oh, there's her level 2. You can already get up to 8 damage here. It's kind of like I might need to... That takes care of all the big guys minus the 9s. Yet this is still only going to bump it up to 5 and something. I guess maybe Ralph's going to lead the way on this one. Well, let's go, Ralph. Go for gold here. Heal everybody or a Slugonoid. Oof. I mean, Slugonoid's got some HP and some offensive capacity. Oh, Slugonoid does help, like, against Morden and stuff. And we get healed halfway through the Morden battle. Let's go to Slugonoid.
You're great.
Oh, and they give us crap here. Again, low damage, action if killed. And these get up to 5 points, but still, that's not enough. Yeah, hit 2 enemies in 1 attack. So yeah, I mean, I'm not doing very good here with her. I mean, adrenaline last time. Alright, let's tinker with this close range stuff. And we got anything here? 5 damage to all enemies adjacent to her and the bots. Okay. That's powerful, so that's 10 damage. We need to do 5 enemies. Aftershock. Let's see. After the next move deploys on the starting tile. Okay. I don't recognize this one. Oh, that's interesting. So basically, the mine deploys at their position. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. Versus adjacent. You get a lot of extra mines this way. Let's go with the coil blast. Let's favor the active ones. I don't recognize bulletproof. Once per mission, when the unit drops to 0, they bounce back to 1 and gain 6 dodge. That's pretty cool. Wow, the dynamite one, we already got that with Airy now. So synchronization 2 adrenaline. Let's hey, he doesn't need health. Let's go with that. That's kind of fun. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a quick break here. We'll take on level 3 here after that. Ah, it's O'Neill. So if we start here, we'll fight O'Neill for the boss, the mid-boss. But we'd have to then go Desert and then Tombs next. But we gotta do one more before fighting the Dragon Nasuke. But, okay. Stand by. Break real quick. Okay, now we're back. So what kind of decision do we need to make here? Nadia's already getting hammered on the ammo. I mean, so we could get ammo here and get some XP, but I don't think we reach that one. We could get this for reinforcements and get the mod. We don't really need the reinforcements. We can maybe get the ammo off of this and get the gold coin. Those are optional on that. Same thing optional here, but because we didn't need the reinforcement, it's like, I'm not too concerned about the reinforcement. I think we may still have a chance to get one in Sirocco City. Thinking the ammo. Let's go with the coin. I mean, we're going to get coin either way. Let's go coin and ammo. So 5 frags with area this time. That's a little more sane than doing it with Nadia, especially when there's such a limited number of enemies. Man, seeing a level like this really makes me want to play Metal Marines. I gotta find a way to track that game down. Wow, they're actually letting you start near that? No. Okay, now, the Slugonoid does not count for the character in question. So, it says 5 frags. It doesn't say 5 on target. So, might want... Wow, there's a lot of enemies, especially some surrounding that. Who do I want to put in there? Because we can run somebody in there in the first turn. Who's the weakest link here? Given the ammo, probably her. Because he can do 5 damage, and he can do 8 with this now, so let's... Yeah, let's actually have Aerie, and how much does this guy got? He's got 7. Let's have the two of them work together on this guy. As long as Aerie gets a piece of that, we're okay. Shooter, however, is going to have to move. This guy's going to come in. Can't jump across there to get to him, though. Aerie would have to throw from there. So actually, you know what? If Aerie stayed here... Oh, Ralph's not going to be able to do both. Well, I guess Aerie would have to move after the kill. Man, they're going to get swarmed. That barrel will not impact this guy, I don't think. Alright, so Nadia's going to go from here. So I think I got a mental plan here. Why is he not... There we go. Aerie here. And then Nadia here. Yeah, she's going to get full adrenaline going into that, though. They made it all too easy to get to that here.
Mission start.
We can do some pew-pews. I mean, you can fire in every direction and hit a guy, on at least on this turn. We don't have to move yet. Yes, put a mine next to it. I mean, she can take him out. Take him out. And these guys are going to have to move to shoot her anyway. Actually, this guy can't move. This is the only guy that can do anything. Okay. And then... Let's make sure I don't kill everybody before Aerie gets hers. Aerie can't throw it this close. Oh, she can. So therefore... I wonder... He's not going to have the adrenaline to get across there. So that guy, you know, he can take the damage. He'll be a bullet sponge. The thing is, I'd probably be better off starting with Ralf, because that way she could then hit him. But the thing is, she's going to take a shot. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's... He can't hit this guy from here, right? Nope, that's too far. I feel like limited options here. Let's do this. Oh, you know what? She can only do 4. But if she doesn't have a grenade jump. This is 5. It's 6, actually. So I can actually put it right next to this thing, ignore cover. Hey, look, that's me. Shoot at it. So she does not still have bounce, so he's probably going to take a shot at her anyway. We'll see. All right. This is a given. Bye. This is also a given. Goodbye. Alright, let's save the rest. Alright. Done used everything. Oh, he's going for Ralph? He's going for her. Great. It's like, I saw you put that there. Well, guess what? You're dead. If only I had Marco and an airstrike right there. Oh, now it's going to blow up. And not hit anything. Genius. Oh, this thing's not lasting too long. Man, look at all those guys. Like, I could jump her right into the middle of this, but it's like, what's that going to do for me? They're kind of blocked. You'd have to need I mean, if I had a Metal Slug shell. But do this, I'm going to take these two guys out. I don't think this thing gets cover, does it? It does get cover. He's got cover still, oh. But at least we can take him out. Okay. Now, how can Aerie help with these two guys? Because Ralph can't hit both. Does he get adrenaline from this? He gets 2. So if I do this, what is this going to do? Takes 8 out on that one. And she only contributes to that one. I need her to contribute to both. If he does this instead, that one will take a hit. Oh, you know what? No. There's gotta be a way to... Problem is they're stacked up, you know, I need him to hit one or both. Oh, you know what? Hold on. You get a shotgun these guys. She'll contribute to at least one of them. Oh, he's not dead though. Oh. Hold on. There. I don't know if she's getting credit for both. That's kind of a gamble there. Even if not, then she's got her grenade launcher, which can hit... Oh man, look at that. Whoa, hold on. Single action, single action. Man, that's almost contributing. Where's my notes at? 4 enemies and 1 special action. It doesn't count then. It's got to be one of her others. That'd be 5. I don't know if I've hit 5 enemies in 1 strike before. I probably have, but it's pretty rare. I mean, I'm not getting any kills by doing that, though, especially since I don't need to hit the Grenadier. Well, if I do hit this guy, then she'll get credit for this when he goes down. But then I don't think... See, I think it's got to be on the kill. I think if I shoot him and then somebody else does, I don't think it counts. You know what? If I did... Well, the problem is if she goes and hits him, she sinks, but again, I don't know if it counts. So we're going to have a experiment party here. I guess, why don't we try it with this guy first before we do anything with the one with Clark and Ralph. So she throws the grenade. It counted. Okay. So hypothetically then, if Ralph were to do this, that hers should count here too. 2, yeah, that counted for 2. Excellent. You know what? Then this guy's done. And she gets some adrenaline. If you can make it easy on me, why not? He's done. Your cover's toast, pal. There we go. Alright, so she can move again. If she can hit this guy somehow... man, I'm just not where else I can throw the other grenade. I can't hit him twice. Because if I do this, he'll die when he hits the mine. I don't want to destroy the mine, though. Okay. Yeah, that was the last one. Okay, so she's covered now. All right, and we got one designated, two designated left, and the whole mob hanging out in the big island. All right, let's do this. I'll be staying right here. Oh, he got it. Dang it, that didn't help. I gotta take a shot at her. Oh no, maybe not. They're all going the other way. Okay. It's because they're blocked. Oh, he's got a shot. Oh, really? Of all the places you could land. So, she's probably going to be best used to dispatch these guys. She can take care of both of them, but this guy's going to be wanting to come over. He could probably hit from there, though. Even if that takes her out, not, or at least takes the Slugganoid out, not a problem. We just gotta get that designated guy. How far can this guy go? Yes, that's still a problem. How much health you got, pal? Oh, you got 9. I still can't finish you with that charge. He's still got full health. See, she can't take out both. See, I can't get to this tile in the middle to get the spearman and get this guy at the same time. Otherwise, we'd be able to do some, maybe get the last couple done here, but I think I want these guys off my 6. Probably could have done more to then be able to do something with this, but here's another thought. What if I put a decoy right in the island? What would that do for him? It would then make jumping a little more difficult, wouldn't it? Actually, so the fact I can call it in at a distance, that would actually be helpful. Let's try that. Hey, if you actually have less than necessary, get blitzed. Whack! Alright, he's done. And he's got a bonus move. Let's go somewhere that can't shoot me so easily. Alright. There we go. Let's see what happens. What you gonna do, Spearman? Boom! Oh, yeah. Oh, he's gonna be able to get the shot. You're gonna get shanked. It's like, oh, I ran in the wrong direction. Oh, really, guys? In case you didn't learn from history... Oh, great. It's like, do a shotgun capacity, you know? So watch this. You're both dead. So, is there any way to get her up to there to get a shot? Not really. We're gonna get ammo back. Let me just run her up here. She should be able to survive getting hit by the grenade. Oh, he's in cover. Alright, Aerie can annoy these guys possibly with a little grenade launcher action. Maybe. I don't know if that's too far, though. Oh, no, we got him. And one of them. She run up to cover. But does that help? I mean, it's just going to be easier for him to hit me. Alright, Ralf, take him out. Boom. Never knew when to quit. So she's got an action, but she can't hit anything. So we'll just leave it at that. He's not going to be able to go up there. He's got to come for her. Oh, he made it. Whoa. We can just take him out and win, but I'm kind of like, you know what? Oh, he's not going to get the... Oh, he does have it. We're going to do this just because. Oh, he's got 10 health. Never mind. Okay, we are going to just hop up here and kill this guy. Get pew-pewed. Oh. Okay, well, your cover's gone. Good thing I got 2 shots. Alright.
Victory!
Yikes. Sweet, got some coin. Nobody leveled up that time, though. So, 3 and 4. Wait a minute. See, that's where it's messed up. Well, I guess as long as it was a contribute. I mean, I guess she didn't get... Oh, yeah, she's not going to get credit because, like, 3 of those were misses. Yes, she had 6, but no sync, and he had 5. No sync. So I guess whoever the initiator was doesn't count as a sync, even though somebody else participated. Okay. There we go. Now we got the ammo. Now we fight the boss.
Enemy sighted.
Of course. Your reaction times will determine whether we win or lose. That's right, audience. Your reaction time, not mine. Easy, we just had the new tile installed. There goes the resale value. Alright, so we got some natives to contend with, of course. Ooh, we got a red spearman, probably 10 health. So 6 for him. 7 for him. No, it's the hatchet guy that had the red hatchet man had 10. Okay. He's only at 50, so let's see what we can do here. Man, I guess I'm curious if Ralph's will be able to do enough damage. What if we can run straight in with Ralph? Then maybe have... Nadia's got 3 points of damage from her pistol. I guess, well, Aerie would be helpful if we can get, what do we need, 6 for Aerie? Can we get 6 anywhere from there with her? Not there. Not there. She's going to get 5 at best. No, she's not going to get more than 5. So about here? No, that's even worse. So what about Nadia here? She's not getting close enough. I guess we gotta get close enough to finish that guy. He's only 5 as long. Can Clark? I just need Ralf to get to 4. Where's Ralf? Right there. I guess he's, yeah, he can get there. I want her further away than that. Let's just roll with it. We'll figure it out in the way.
Mission start.
Oh, you do that already? That's not cool. Oh, you know what? She gets her mine. Let's do this. Nine damage? Why? Is he marked? He's got to sit and cover? Seriously? I forgot. This thing gets some like, kind of power bonus. And that's next to a barrel. Oh, no, 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 no. Man. I was going to run over here. I don't want to be next to the spear guy either. Why is it telling me that I'd be minus 9 damage by doing that? Yeah, he's minus 9 no matter what I do. Okay, so now... See, hers isn't doing that. So I guess... Nope, she wouldn't... She'd have to throw this way. Let's see how this goes. So she could throw this way, she'd sink. That's 5 points. Not really getting rid of that, though. So if she hits this guy, he's done. Guess it doesn't really matter which order we go in, I don't think. If we use a grenade, it's extra point, not good enough. Alright, we'll take him out. Okay, so she had to dodge. Let me move her over 1 point just to get away from the spear guy. Alright, shooter's gonna come after her. Ralf ain't doing anything. Is that what all the drama was for? Oh, he's going. Oh, I was gonna say. I thought he was gonna block the shooter. Oh, he's healed up from standing there. Ugh, that's no good. Wow, thanks for covering all the terrain there, pal. Ralf, go out here and stab this guy. Alright, so there's no point chasing him. There's nowhere to shoot from once we get down there. Could just go chase Adrenaline here and do this. Actually, she can almost... No. Stay away from him. And... I'll shoot him all the way down here. Okay. Well, can she still get a grenade out here? Ooh, you know what? Let's do this. So I'll put a decoy for no good reason. 4 points is 4 points. Pings right off the armor. Well, she could put Gunbot out there, but how much? He hasn't taken any damage yet, has he? I don't know if he gets damaged by fire. Hopefully not. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, he can't move? Yeah, okay. Well. Is this as far as he can go? Everywhere is hostile. I guess we'll do that. Here we go. Come get some. Oh, he was dead anyway. Didn't like that. Kept him off of Ralf. No, that didn't. Alright, so he's dead. Alright. Can Aerie get up there and do something? There's a mine up there. Ugh, I don't think anybody's getting over there to do anything. They're all dead. I mean, if Aerie can get the adrenaline, she can throw another grenade toss, but it'd be a bit of a stretch. Let's see. She can get 4? 5? There we go. She can do it. We need this to go here and then there, so that another hit that way. There's nowhere else to stand that's going to work. This will chase the adrenaline. Unless Nadia can do anything with another gunbot. Actually, she could. Oh, perfect. Alright, Gunbot, why don't you go over here. Ralf, come back over here for adrenaline and cover. And now Aerie, toss 2 grenades. That's not going to do anything there. Let's do that. Yeah, he doesn't synchronize, so... Gunbot. 3 points. And Ralf, you're not going to do a whole lot for us. Man. Like a cat in a china cabinet. Oh, we got a springy thingy. Oh, really? Doing direct targeting? That's classy. Ralf landed in cover. Kind of convenient. She did not. Is going to be dead otherwise. Can she not move? Because... Wow, why can't she move? That's kind of nasty. I wonder if I can move Ralf to another cover. He can't even make it to the other one. So if he moves out of cover, he's going to die. Can he go here? And do this, and end up there. It's still saying he's going to take 9 minus... That doesn't... That's so weird. He's got... Wow, this is all messed up. It's saying he's got a blue 6 except it's only showing 2 up there. If he's in cover, I can't do anything more, and yet why is he taking 9 plus 1? I mean, is the plus 1 because of his ability? It's really confusing. So, if Nadia could get out of the way, Aerie might be able to get to the other one, but I don't know for sure. Let's try to get Nadia somewhere here. She can't deploy the bot and do that, so I guess... Man, she can do 5 damage adjacent to both. That would actually work out pretty well. So she can now get to cover. Look, yes, the stats are so broken here. It says 6 from the cover, 6 from... There is something completely glitching out there. It shows 2 up there, but 6 over the character. I'm not even going to try to figure out. Let's just hope it comes out in the wash. So there's 5 and 5. Ares still needs 6 at this point. You know what? Here, let's deploy this thing here. See if these guys fall for it. Block the bridge. Alright, so Nadia's gonna do this. He's dead. And I don't think Ralph's going to do anything here because he can't end up back in the cover spot. Oh, you know what? Here, you're dead. Okay. Well, I'm hoping to survive that. I hope they survive the stat malfunction. He didn't. You gotta be kidding me. That makes no sense. And Aerie took 3 points after 6, like, however many points, so 5? I don't know. Oh, he's going the other way. He's going the other way, but now he's blocked. Fire. How do I want to do this? Now I block my own way over there. Well, the bulletproof got tested, and at least that method worked. I'm going to do this here. I don't have a grenade jump either. I'd have to be like, I'm not going to have enough adrenaline to throw over his head. I could do this and be like, throw over. He's got, oh, he has a 10-pointer. Oh. Send Gunbot over there and block the path. How far can I jump if I hit the leaf? Not far enough to avoid harm. Maybe that's why I get to this cover and just throw something over, but that's not going to work. He's got 10, even if I stab him for 5. 2 points from Ares not going to change anything. Let's just send him over here. Boing. Guess we'll redeploy Gunbot. Gunbot can only make it this far. Does Gunbot get cover? Gunbot gets cover. Oh, I can put it underneath him? Seriously? I dare you to move. Alright, so what's Aerie gonna do? This isn't gonna do a whole lot. Oh, you know what? Well, she hasn't used it yet. It's damage. Okay, so that leaves Ralf ready to stab if it comes back this way. What you got, Gunbot? Is it gonna do anything to him? Whoosh. 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 Well, Ralf will be ready. Boom! Oh, he's got one hit left. Is he coming in? No, he can't. Oh, they didn't like that, did they? How dare thee? So that completely blocked the sniper from being able to go anywhere. Oh, well. Tried walking through the fire. Okay. Yikes. Well, they're all dead. I just need to stay over here. Can I get some damage on target? Ralf can't stab from anywhere else. Let's... Hold on. That'll hit from there. I guess he doesn't even need to move. Alright, let's send Ari up here for adrenaline. And then let's send her up here. She'll get some shot on target. I could really leverage the grenade launchers now if I wanted to. Except it's what, 7? No, wait, how's... Oh, 4. Ares is 4. I don't think the order really matters because I don't even have any of their passive modifiers. So we can do 16 on one shot, and they still all have their individual turns. Might be able to do this. I think we can. Yeah, even if Ralf and Nadia take a shot. Pew pew. Stab stab. Yeah, I think we got it. I'll have to use a grenade, though, to finish the deal. Actually, I don't know. I don't have to. Ralf can stab. Actually, can Ralf dash the thing? That's one thing I didn't check yet. Oh, he... I can use the adrenaline. It doesn't really matter. It's to be last turn. I don't think it's really going to matter who gets the credit. If she does 3 and he stabs, actually I have to do that with him. Unless, again, it's either grenade or adrenaline because she does 3, he does 5. And it's got 9, so I'd be 1 short. So at least by him doing the dash punch brings it down to 1, and then now it's a guarantee anything left will send it into a heap.
Victory!
All right, level 3. So 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 2 and 1, minus. Wow, guys, man, how have they not like adjusted any of these bugs post-release? I mean, the team that did Turtles did, you know, content. I mean, this game's over a year old now, and there's no like content for it, which is fine. At least it's standalone. But apparently, it was like a one and done. Sorry, guys, no bug fixes. Because it still says enemy response and -1 missions. That's been a bug that was in there. Now for him to have a -1 KO, what does that mean? I mean, he technically should have 0 KO. It's either you have 1 KO or 0 because you got negated and got your point of health back, so it doesn't technically count. Or you did get KO'd, but then you get your 0.1 health. It should not be a -1. They didn't figure out how to do that math very well. I mean, this is basic stuff. Now, again, video game production is complex. You got a lot of people, so I mean, I can understand that. But this is some low-level math stuff that they didn't take into account from the abilities or something. It's like you would think if you have something that affects the KO stat, you would check how it affects the KO results. Alright, man, the Ari is getting punked on this one. She's not getting her grenade jump, and she's not, you know, getting crazy stuff. So here's like Clark's. This goes up to 8, so that's essentially the same thing. But if not Clark, Ralf. If Ralf already has this, I don't need to give it to her. But this is only going to give her +1 on the grenade damage. So now if I understand this, basically the other characters are going to get the +1 damage. So basically, would I rather have somebody else get the +1 by them going, or would I rather have her get the +1 when she synchronizes? I don't know. You have a greater output technically from this because you're only going to get a +1 on your grenade versus a +2 if you have 2 characters, or more if they have multiple hits. Like well, yeah, they don't. Well, they don't synchronize with grenade launchers and stuff. Let's go with the Deputy Commander. I usually go with that one. There's the Iron Lizard. So I don't really want the Caltrops yet. This is powerful because you get the... Oh, come on, let me see the options there. But the Energize and the Dynamite start giving you the extra movement and extra action capacity, so I want that, but the Iron Lizard's kind of too strong to pass up. Alright. Bonus move for fragged. I keep throwing the Dynamite Punch in there. Warn him up. 2 dodge and escape. I'm not very good at these passive defensive things. Going on offense here. I mean, and again, we gave the blasting to Aerie this time, so it's it'd be doubled up for either her to have had the dashing one or him to get the close-up. He doesn't need the... Well... So he doesn't even need this since he's got the rushing one at level 3 now. Well, let's just do this and move him out of the way then. Yeah. Alright, so we got 55 coins. We got a couple things we can spend on, but I'll probably do that next time. So we're probably going to want either of these two. This one only goes up to 4. So it's going to make it stronger and more movement. So an extra HP, actually, because it goes down with any one hit, actually, so it has a chance of surviving a hit this way. The Coil Blast is an extra damage. Man, those are both good, but Gunbot might get the call there for 20 gold. And then Rumi. Let's see what she's got for us. So, Instigator on the knife. It's not changing the damage at all. Let's switch Aerie to the X pattern there. This is the one that's going to go in either direction. Extra ammo, but bypasses cover. Extra damage and slows them down. Man, almost none of these are any good. Like, we're going to go into Sirocco City and fight the boss. It's like, if anything... I would spend, do this for extra damage and maybe this to fire in either direction and get the extra ammo out of it. So that'd be 27. We'd have enough to do both. We don't really need the ammo. Oh, this is strong though. 1 hit per attack would make a shorter work of Morden. I may buy that if it's still there. I'd probably rather have that because that actually is going to make shorter work of a boss. Okay, so I want to take on Sirocco City, but we got 2 missions and the compound one at the end, the 2-phase thing, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to do that next time. But at least, I'm shortcutting this one, so that way we'll have Leona unlocked, and then after Leona's unlocked, we're going to start doing a normal difficulty runs for the challenges and stuff. And hope to have a complete season this time if we can get all the challenges done. I don't know if we'll unlock everything, but if we can get all the challenges complete, I'll feel like that's a productive season. So we will stop there for now.
Metal Slug. Tactics.
So, unsurprisingly, no progress on the challenges. We're going to really need a full run. You need the enemies, or you need the skill upgrades to get the damage, to get some of these challenges done. So we're not going to have the game length time to do that, so we'll have to probably table most of these for a consecutive playthrough. But at least as long as I have them out there in mind, I'll be remembering try to set up scenarios for them. Okay, so that'll do it for tonight. Not likely anything going on Wednesday here, but as of right now, still be on track for Throwback Thursday for some Tomb Raider. And thanks to everybody that's been hanging out, lurking, or watching. A little more on the quiet side this week, but not a problem there. I know we had a couple people check in for a little bit. But that's all. Have a good one. See you soon.